Right, so hello, Assalamualaikum, annyeong everyone. So in this video, kita akan belajar how to sketch exponential function. Okay, so given that you have exponential function fx equal to e power of negative 3x plus 4, and then dia kata sketch the function and find the domain and also range. Okay, so saya dah listkan dekat sini the shape. So basically we have 4 basic shape. Okay, so depending on the x and also y yang kita ada, right? And then the steps over here, we have 4 steps altogether. Okay, so let's go through the steps one by one. So the first step is S. So you need to determine the shape first. Okay, so macam mana kita nak determine the shape? It's very easy. You just need to take a look at the exponential that you have. Okay, so here this is your exponential, e to the power of negative 3x. Okay, and then tengok pada awak punya x. So your x over here, the power over here, okay, so it has negative. So means that kita punya sign for x is going to be negative. So we have x negative. Okay, and then for the y sign, so kita akan tengok the one in front, the exponential function. So dekat depan ni. So in front over here, we have positive sign. So means that kita punya y positive. So we have x negative and y positive, meaning that it will follow this shape over here. Okay, so dia akan follow shape yang x negative, y positive, which is daripada kiri, kita tarik dia pergi ke bawah. Okay, so that is our basic shape. So just draw your basic shape, the small one over here. So it's going to follow the purple shape. So from the left, tarik je pergi ke bawah dia ni. Lebih kurang. Okay, and then second step is intercept. Okay, so let's find the x-intercept first. Okay, so x-intercept is when y is equal to 0. Right, so y equal to 0 means that you will have fx equal to 0. So 0 is equal to e to the power of negative 3x plus with 4. Okay, and then kita akan nanti dekat sini. So I will bring the exponential to the left. So e to the power of negative x is equal to negative 4. Okay, so how are we going to eliminate the e over here? Is we are going to put ln at both sides. So saya letak ln di sebelah kiri, saya letak ln juga dekat sebelah kanan. Okay, tapi tengok dekat sebelah kanan over here, you have log of negative. So log, any log with any base, okay, log with any bases, it cannot be negative over here. Okay, so this part is going to be undefined. Undefined because you have log negative. So when it is undefined, meaning that we will have no x-intercept. Okay, and then moving on to the y-intercept. So y-intercept is when x is equal to 0. Okay, so when x is equal to 0, you just need to substitute 0 into your x. Okay, so we have y is equal to e to the power of negative 3 times 0. And then plus with 4. Okay, so this one over here, dia dah jadi e to the power of 0. So e power of 0, kita akan automatic dapat 1. Okay, so we have over here is 1 plus 4. So awak punya y-intercept is y equal to 5. Okay, settle. And then next step is horizontal asymptote h. Okay, so how do we find our horizontal asymptote? It's very easy. Okay, so look over here. So our horizontal asymptote is going to be the number that is behind, okay, at the back. Whether you have it at the back or maybe sometimes it's going to be in the front. Okay, so the constant, the number that you have at the back or in the front. Right, so in our case, the number that we have over here is 4 at the back here. Okay, so 4 over here is going to be your horizontal asymptote. So horizontal asymptote, it must be labeled with y. So we have y equal to 4. Okay, that's it. So that's all the information that you need to sketch your graph. Okay, so let's just sketch our graph. So the last step is S. Okay, so draw your axis first, x-axis, as well as y-axis. And with label y, this one is x, this one is 0. Okay, so we know that our y horizontal asymptote is y equal to 4. So let's plug in this value first, plug in that horizontal asymptote first. So you have y equal to 4 is somewhere up here. Okay, so you do a dotted line like this. So this is y equal to 4. Okay, and then the shape of your graph is like this. Okay, so it's from the left going down very near to y equal to 4 but never touch. Okay, so this is how the graph will look like. Right, so now take your pencil and just do it like this. Okay, so it must not touch the dotted line that you have drawn. Okay, be careful not to touch it. Alright, just like that. Okay, and then label your y-intercept. So our y-intercept is 5. So over here is gonna be 5. Okay, and then don't forget to label your fx. So we have fx is equal to e to the power of negative 3x plus 4. Settle. Okay, and then the last step is to find the domain and also range. So let me do it down here. Okay, so our domain is going from the left to the right. Okay, so for exponential function, the domain will always be from negative infinity all the way to positive infinity. Okay, so every number can we use to be x. Okay, so semua value kita boleh letak dekat sini. Dia tak akan jadi undefined daripada negatif 1,000,000, negatif 1,000 sampailah kosong, sampailah nombor yang positif. Semua boleh, tak ada masalah. Okay, so domain kita is all real number, which is from negative infinity to infinity. Okay, and then what about our range? So range kita, if you notice, range is gonna start from below here going up over here. Okay, so you start from here, negative infinity, and then you see there is no graph on the left. There is no graph. On the right pun tak ada graph juga kan. Okay, so going upward, keep on going up. So teruskan naik ke atas, still tak jumpa graph lagi sampai sini. Okay, this one. Dekat sini pun awak tak jumpa graph lagi. Tapi lepas je daripada 4, a bit bigger than 4, you will start to see a graph on your right. Okay, and then dekat 5, tepat-tepat kita ada satu graph. Nampak ada point dekat situ. And then ada graph dekat sebelah kiri pun ada graph. Sampailah atas lagi. This one boleh tarik sana lagi. Okay, so means that graph awak, y awak, range awak, dia start daripada 4, tidak termasuk. Okay, so dia start from 4, not included. And then dia akan pergi all the way to infinity. Okay, so that's your range. Right, so that's it in this video. Bye.